Soybean School on RealAgriculture.com is brought to you by Pride Seeds, Cruiser Max Vibrance Beans, and High Stick NT.
Smith with RealAgriculture.com. I'm joined today by Rob Miller. He's the Technical Development Manager for Eastern Canada, now based at Guelph. We are standing in some lovely soybeans at Canada's Outdoor Farm Show. We're talking Eragon. Tell me about staging. What do farmers need to know?
Well, the key thing for application timing for Eragon use in either dry beans or soybeans is when 80 to 90% of the pods have changed color. So these soybeans are still a little bit of ways. They're maybe only about, they're just starting to turn color, so in about 3 weeks or so will be the proper application timing for Eragon. But the main thing is look at the pods changing color, not the leaf drop. So 80 to 90% of the pods have changed from green to yellow to brown. Since Eragon works faster than a lot of other products on the market, it's better to be on the later side of the application timing, so more when 90% of the pods have changed color versus too early, because if you do apply Eragon too early as a desiccant or harvest date in dry beans or soybeans, it can affect both yield and quality. So later application timing is better.
All right, and what about application tips? What are we talking about for volume and rates?
Coverage is key with Eragon, so 20 gallons per acre minimum works best, and any nozzle configuration that works with your sprayer to get good penetration. Coverage of both the leaves, the stems, and the pods is key with this product, so 20 gallons per acre, and whatever nozzle configuration works best with your sprayer.
Okay, and what about rates? Is it the same for soybeans, dry beans?
So we do have different rates with Eragon. The first one is the 1X rate, so the same rate that you'd use in soybeans as a pre-plant burn down, so 14 grams per acre, plus a glyphosate, plus merge at 400 mils per acre. That would kind of be the standard rate if you're going after some annual grasses as well as you have some fairly light weed pressure. We do have the flexibility to go with a higher rate, so a 2X rate of Eragon at 29 grams per acre, plus the merge, and you can have it with or without the glyphosate at that rate. You want to use that rate in certain situations where you have problem weeds like nightshade or heavier weed pressure, heavier perennial weed pressure as well, or if you have seed bean productions. The third situation, if you do have seed bean production or if there is restrictions on glyphosate use, some of the dry bean classes like Otebo beans have restrictions on glyphosate use. So in that situation you want to use the 2X rate, 29 grams per acre, plus the merge. And do not add the glyphosate, since that can affect seed germination. But in general, if there are no restrictions on glyphosate use or seed bean production, it is always best to add some glyphosate. It is a little bit sharper in terms of grassy weed control and perennial weed species.
Wonderful, thanks so much.